Okay, we are back here at Egypt Valley Country Club, and I am joined by Kelvin men's soccer alum and alumni extraordinaire, Bert Bowden. You were part of the men's soccer team in the mid to late 1980s. What was it like to play soccer for the Knights back then under legendary coach Dr. Marv Zeidema?
Yes, it was legendary coach Dr. Marv Zeidema. Really enjoyed it. I came from the East Coast, and so we had some East Coast and some West Coast
Yeah.
and some out-of-country players that also added in with the Michigan strength that we were to offer. And I was welcomed in my freshman year. Absolutely loved it. And loved the camaraderie, the teamwork,
Right.
Ability to practice leadership. It was just a great experience.
Yeah. Well, and you had some great teams too. I know you went to the NCAA tournament at least once, I think, during your career there.
My senior year, we got to go to the NCAA tournament.
And what was that like?
Well, hindsight, I didn't really understand what I was entering into. It wasn't as big a topic as it is today.
Sure.
But it was a great experience. We got seated against the number one team in the nation, Ohio Wesleyan.
Yep.
And we're tied 1-1 going into the last couple of minutes of the game, and ended up having it slip away from us.
Yep.
But super experience, and we loved it.
Sure. So then you got to be a parent of Kelvin soccer. You had a daughter that played women's soccer who's married to a men's soccer alum, Miles.
Correct.
And of course, your son, Reed, was a part of the program and some highly successful teams. So what was it like to be a parent of soccer players here at Kelvin?
Yeah, so Sarah started off her freshman and sophomore year playing. And so I got an experience of getting into being on the sidelines and cheering on Calvin players, and really was attracted to it.
Yep.
It was just so much fun to be there cheering everyone on. And it was quite a special moment the first time her name got called when she got subbed in as a freshman. So that kind of primed the pump. And then, my son came out here. Miles, my son-in-law, was the captain of the team that year. He was a senior and my son was a freshman.
Yeah.
And it was just a wonderful experience, those 4 years with Reed on the field as well. And both my wife and I worked very hard at trying to be out here for as many games as we could.
Well, and we see you frequently, but talk a little bit about your home base, what you're doing, and then how you do work to get back to Kelvin on a fairly frequent basis.
Yeah. So I was out in Massachusetts, and throughout the 4 years of my son and also the 2 years of my daughter playing here. And we would commute as often as we could. And when it came tournament time, we just made sure we didn't miss any games.
Yep.
We worked really hard at that. After my son graduated, we had the blessing of being able to move out to Grand Rapids. And that was a work-based move, but also it was a family-based move. So I was able to attend games after my kids graduated.
Yeah, so nice to have, you probably have grandkids now and all of that, and you're still able to connect closely with Kelvin. Just what's it like to be back in West Michigan on a steady basis?
Yeah, I have 6 grandchildren, and so we hopefully will look forward to the next generation of soccer stars and whatever other programs they decide to focus on. But I really do enjoy getting to spend time with the soccer players on the team, just coming alongside them, supporting them, treating them to an ice cream preseason, just being there. If they get injured, praying with them, making sure that they understand they're cared for away from home. It's a fun time to be able to continue to support them.
Sure. Well, and speaking of support, there's construction going on at campus right now, a new soccer facility. How exciting, from an alum standpoint, are you to see, the changes that are happening on the campus?
Oh, that's going to be incredible. And I'll just do a pitch right now for all you alumni soccer players. It's time to step up. Let's support this program. The fact that Calvin is building a soccer stadium so that we can enjoy, even during tough inclement weathers, that we can have a facility that we really enjoy. but yeah, our family, our company, all of them are really excited about supporting this program, and I think it's really going to be a great addition for the Calvin University program.
Absolutely. Well, great to have you by here, Bert, and have a great day out there in the links today.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Bert Bowden.